Yes, we kept a clean sheet, lads. We're gonna need to come up with something when in a rare occurrence of a clean sheet. Another clean sheet. You know what that means, lads. You know what that means. We'll do another clean sheet dance. A new centre back and a new goalkeeper keeping another clean sheet. I'm calling that a dub. Right, time for a dance. That's right.
More! Damn, boy! Fuck! I am so sick and fucking tired of this joke piece of shit trash.
I need it!
Where did you get it from?
What? Was that easy?
I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Oh my god!
Alright lads, so today we're going to be jumping into a Prime Moments Carlos Puyol review. This is a card that looks very, very good, especially defensively and physically. He does have one area that's not great. In fact, it is only the one area. The pace on this card is not the best, and you know, you guys, if you are familiar to the channel, sorry, you know that I like my defenders fast. Alright, I make a lot of mistakes defensively, so when a defender gets in front of the goal, I want to catch up as quickly as possible, you know, after I fucked it up. Unfortunately, Carlos Puyol just does not have the pace. For me, I would not go for Carlos Puyol purely for that reason, but I know a lot of you guys don't mind. You know, you would prefer to have really high defending stats. You know, he's not slow, he's not as quick. But anyway, let's talk about the card. So, boys and girls, we've built a cheeky little team. Okay, as usual, you know, if you come to this channel, there's a few things you can expect, all right, and the cheekiness of the team is one thing that I can promise you. This team is looking cheeky. Okay,
Stop it.
there's a couple of new faces in this team, lads. So let's start off with our left striker. We've gone with this featured, what would you call it? Season progress Belotti. This is a card that looks absolutely crazy, okay? I tried him a little bit in Weekend League. I didn't give him too much of a chance, but I did try him a little bit, and I have to say I wasn't massively sold on him. So I've put him in here today to see if that was just a bad set of games for him. I played maybe 2 or 3 games, and I don't know, he felt a bit slow to me, and his finishing didn't seem all that great. But the card itself, like, if you just ignore that performance, maybe he just had a bad day. You got 5-star week for decent pace, is not the best, but the shooting on this card is crazy. You've got incredible dribbling stats there as well, and then 90 strength. So I can't understand, like, if this card can't be bad. It just can't be. It just must have been a bad few games. So we've thrown him in here just to see if he can perform. Basically, right stroke we've gone with Mcjell, lads, and this may raise a few eyebrows. Like, Mcjell, where does this card come from? Why have you got him? We did the FUT birthday pack where you can either get a FUT birthday, future stars, or a shapeshifter, and yeah, we did get Mcjell out of that, which was a little bit disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. However, after thinking about it for a little while, I'm not terribly mad at it. Okay, I do like this Mcjell card. I've used him plenty of times, so he's going to add a little bit of cheekiness to teams. You know, he's good for videos and stuff, so it's not the worst. It's an expensive SVC. I'd expected a little bit more, and Mcjell is a 100k card, so I wanted a little bit more from it, I'm not going to lie. Other than that, lads, I think it's all familiar faces. We obviously got this Manolas that you guys saw in the last episode, and he did perform very well, keeping himself 2 clean sheets, which was sick. And then we got partnered up with this Carlos Puyol, so hopefully this is a good little partnership. That would be sick. You know, you've got the really quick Manolas and then the really good at defending Puyol there, so that should be a good little duet. Anyway, lads, let's not waste any time. Okay, let's jump into the in-games of Carlos Puyol. Starting things off then, lads, we've got medium-high work rates, which is obviously great. I love medium-high work rates on centre-backs. I feel like it definitely adds to the card, you know. Yeah, I don't hate medium, but medium-high is just better. Like, they just don't get forward, which is great. He's only 5'10", which obviously is not great for headers. However, headers just aren't really a thing in this game. They just don't even work, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Like I was saying, lads, the only downside to this card is pace, okay, and it's just a little bit shit.
I'm in danger!
Especially going into team of season, that does scare me a little bit. You know, 73 paces is just a bit shit. I feel like with this card, you've got to run a Shadow or a Catalyst minimum. I've gone with the Shadow because it gives him 15 acceleration as opposed to 10, which I honestly didn't know until recently. So that the Shadow is where you're going to get the most pace out of this card. But yeah, defensively and physically, lads, I mean, it's just disgusting. That is fucking disgusting. 97 strength, 98 standing, 99. It's just, that's got to be the best defensive card in the game, surely. Like, who is better than that?
I love it.
So yeah, guys, that's the only downside is pace. Like, the card is literally flawless. Other than that, he's got medium high, he's got great defensive stats, great physical stats. We've got the shadow on him, so hopefully he doesn't feel too slow. And yeah, it's just a great card. For 9 icon swaps, I mean, it's definitely good. I wouldn't go for it personally again, because I like my centre-backs more like Manolas with that 87 pace. That's more desirable to me. But again, I see a lot of guys, you know, suggesting this card, so I'm guessing a lot of you guys don't mind that he has less pace, so hopefully he's good. You know, I'm crossing my fingers with this, because he does look incredible other than that pace. So yeah, boys, we're not wasting time. Okay, we're gonna jump straight into some division rival gameplay. Fingers crossed we can get some wins, fingers crossed a couple more clean sheets. You know, we've got Puyol in the team, so if he gets some clean sheets, then you know he's impacted the team, so that would be good. So let's jump into game number 1. What the fuck?
You can't scare me with this.
Fuck me right in the ass. Oh.
No, Puyol. That was... Oh, come on, Puyol. That was pretty bad, lads. I'm not gonna lie. Puyol should have pushed him off the ball there, I feel like. He kind of just got slapped around by 60 physical Baggio. He should have absolutely destroyed him there. Not a great start. Okay, Veloci, I see you. I see you. Oh, Musa Dembele. Sweat. Why did I do that? Why didn't I just shoot?
You're so stupid.
Right, just back it off, Mcjell. Then tackle. There we go. That's what I want to see, Puyol. That was a good tackle. Keep running. Ball. Musa. It's a great pass. Zaniola. Oh, Zaniola! That's a lovely goal. That did a bit of footwork there was absolutely saucy. Great finish as well. Come on, Bakayoko. What are you doing, man? Puyol, another good tackle. His tackling's very good. Wasn't a fan of that goal that we conceded, but since then he's been very good. No. Oh, Puyol, that was clutch as fuck. Rate that so much.
Incredible.
Come on. What? Manolas, no! Turn from him. Back to Belotti. Belotti plays. You got 98 finish in. That's what I needed. That is an incredible finish. Come on. What? I was going to say, that better be a fucking foul. Oh, that was dodgy. That was dodgy from me. Oh, I don't know why I did that. It was all me. I can't even blame EA. Shit, fuck, shit. I did that.
You're a fucking idiot.
Oh, I'm sorry, boys. I've let the team down with that. That was shocking. That was absolutely shambolic. I've got no one to blame but me. Damn it, boys. I've let myself down there. I've played a bad game. Forget it. Forget it. Well, overall, lads, I was a little bit mixed on Puyol. I liked a lot about this card, but he did have not a great start. I do feel like he was at fault for that first goal. I feel like he should have easily pushed Baggio off the ball there. I just feel like with 97 strength, Baggio should have no chance getting through. If that was Virgil van Dijk, he's got no chance there. Baggio, he's on the floor rolling around in tears. Okay, he's in the puddle of his own tears. If that was Virgil, so I was a little bit disappointed with him with the first goal, but other than that, he played really good and he had a really good game. He made some really important tackles. There was one moment where there was a through ball. It looked like it was going through, and he somehow managed to position himself so freaking well and managed to get the interception in, which is so clutch. Didn't feel like his pace was too much of a problem. It wasn't great, but it's not terrible. And with the shadow card, it definitely felt a lot better than it would without it. So I didn't find his pace too bad. Yeah, I loved his positioning. His positioning was perfect. His tackling was really nice. He felt really good. No sponging on the tackles. The tackles were nice and juicy. I'm just a little bit mixed on his pace at the minute. I'm a little bit mixed on his strength. They're the only two areas I'm a little bit up for. You know, I'm a little bit hesitant to say that they're good, you know, because I'm really not too sure. So hopefully in game number 2 we can get more of the good stuff from Puyol, and hopefully we can eradicate the bad things. So let's jump into game number 2.
Fuck off.
Tackle from Puyol, like that. Tackling, honestly, some of the best in the game for sure. Belotti, back to him. Belotti! Oh, Belotti, this finishing is exquisite, man. 98 finishing, my god it is. That is quality finishing. Now wide. It's not a great ball. Zaniola's just about kept it on. Wait, what? Huh? Overall, lads, the only thing we got out of that game was a Belotti banger. Puyol did make one decent challenge, which was good. So, you know, just further illustrates that this guy's tackling is really good. To be honest with you, when it comes to just clean tackling, there's only really Virgil that feels like this Puyol card's tackling alone feels very similar to Virgil's. He's very clean with standing tackle. But anyway, let's jump into one more game with Puyol, because obviously that game wasn't very long. So let's jump into game number 3. Hello there.
I hate it here!
Play. Ah, come on. Oh, good tackle. Musa. Good ball. Musa and Billy! Oh, Moose! Real. There you go. His tackling is flawless, lads. No, that's bad from me. Oh, please, don't. Okay, we got away with that. But the tackle there was so clear. He hasn't made a bad tackle yet.
I love it! Fucking love it!
I'm fast as fuck, boy!
He doesn't feel slow to me. I don't feel the pace. I'm enjoying him. This game, he's been really good. Play. Oh, lovely. Please. That touch! We've gotten away with it, thank God. That touch was dodgy. But it looks like we're getting a 1-0 rage quit.
Is that what I think it is?
So to conclude, I think this Puyol is really good. Do I think he's the best centre-back in the world? No, but his tackling is definitely worth the 9 icon swaps alone if you just want a really, really good tackler. Pace honestly didn't feel that bad to me with the shadow card, so again, if you do get this card, you got to run a shadow or a catalyst minimum. I do feel like the card is a little bit weaker than suggested, and I feel like a lot of that is because he's just not the biggest guy. He's not an absolute unit like Virgil van Dijk is, and I feel like that makes up for extra strength, you know. And according to the card, Puyol is stronger than Virgil, but that just couldn't be further from the case. He's definitely not. But his tackling is really, really clean and solid. It's pretty much flawless. Positioning's fantastic. Pace didn't feel that bad. So overall, I think defensively, he's pretty much as good as you'll get. It's just, he's not quite, you know, when you want a centre-back, you want them either really, really quick or just a massive unit like Virgil, and he's not really either of those. He's kind of, you know, he's not slow and he's not weak, but if that makes sense. So if you guys are weighing up whether or not you should get Puyol or Maldini, I'd probably go Maldini because, you know, he's just got an incredible pace, Maldini, so I would probably say he's the better of the two, but obviously I haven't used Maldini, but that's just my guess. But if you just need a centre-back, you've got 9 icon swaps, you're just wondering if this card is good or not, he is very good. He's very solid. I don't think he's anything incredible, but he is very good, and he's very good at tackling, and I do feel like a lot of you guys will enjoy this card. I just don't think he's not elite level. He's not as good as Virgil. He's not as good as Varane. You know, I'm trying to think of people off the top of my head. I can't really think of anyone else. He's not quite here. He's definitely here. He's just not quite here. But anyway, that will conclude things. I hope you did enjoy. You guys let me know which icons you want to see next. I've got about 1 million coins, so just suggest some guys, throw some names out there, preferably from the icon swaps, because I feel like that will help most of you guys out. Yeah, look forward to all that content, boys. I'll see you guys in the next one, alright? Peace.